Hello, 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 hello. Oh boy, YouTube is guilt trippy. It's got that nice little thing right there on the stream that just says, waiting for Rimbles. I'm like, okay, I'm coming, be patient. Maybe I should have done 5:05. I was gonna announce it at 5:05. What's how you doing, Stitch? Welcome to YouTube. Same shit, different place, I guess. Um, this is different. I like the scheduling thing. That's pretty cool. It actually like legit gives me a timer and a countdown, and it'll give me a notification like, "Hey, I know you're outside trying to teach your dog how to swim, but you got to go and stream in half an hour." So, just wanted to let you know. That's kind of nice. We'll see how things go. It's not going to be anything too different, honestly. I'm just same stream, different place today. I'm just gonna tweet out real quick. The link didn't work before. It's the same problem I've been having with YouTube links where it'll put the link there, but it won't put like the, you know, cool little graphic and click here and shit. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, being honest. It's just, subscribing is free. So that's cool. I like that. And it helps with YouTube, which is nice. And all my videos are right here, and my VODs are all in the same place, so that's kind of nice. But we'll see how the stream goes. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, same shit, different place. No bits. There's that. But whatever. Whatever. We can cheer in different ways, can't we? How's your day going, Stitch? As I said a minute ago, I took my dog out to go swimming. She's only been swimming like 3 times in her life. She's like a complete idiot with it. So she's having a really nice day. She's sleeping right now. That was fun. It's a hot one today. Yeah, the link did it again. It's not giving me a preview. That's lame. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Thank you for plugging there. I appreciate that. So yeah, hopefully things will work smoothly. I haven't gotten any problems yet. Streamlabs is super easy to link up to other sites, I'm now seeing. So, and I don't have all the like alerts and stuff, so that wasn't a problem. So yeah. Um we are going to be doing RimWorld today. Yay. Chapter 20 came out today. I'm happy with it. I thought it was pretty cool. Had a nice narrative to it. I got to spotlight Tim a little bit more, which was nice. His little transformation into a space marine. We'll see how things go in this stream because we're kind of in a bit of a lull as far as things go. Is like we're basically just focusing on resource gathering and building the ship right now and staying alive. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like I'm waiting on something, but honestly, I'm not. I got tweeted. Um, Everything's all set, so I just gotta make sure I got my notepad and take down the date. Because I got a system. I'm very prepared now. And yeah, so now I can take down timestamps when really interesting things happen that hopefully will happen this stream because last stream was a little kind of bleh, not a lot happened. But here we are. Oh, I lost my transitions. Oh well, we'll figure that out. That's the only downside to doing a new platform, as I'm sure you know, Stitch, is when you connect a new account, all of your fucking scenes are gone in Streamlabs. So that kind of sucks. But pretty bare bones. It's fine. I just lost my transitions. I can just do that real quick. We'll do a fade transition. There we go. That's a default. Let's test that out. We'll do. Oh, look at that. Off. Oh, wow. So fancy. Whew. Love the fanciness. All right. RimWorld time. We're gonna hop into the League of Bowman and get it recording. Boom. Cool. All right, where are we? Let's catch up. So Akai and Tim are working on building the reinforced walls around the ship right now because we have plenty of resources for that. I hope I haven't used all of my stone brick. I have a shit ton of slate. I might actually switch over the bill to do granite. Do until you have 1,000. We'll copy that bill and paste that bill over here. So we got 2 stone cutting benches where they're going to be working on those. That way I get the strongest stone possible to be making my walls. And this will keep us nice and defended, hopefully, when the inevitable happens. But they have been cracking away at that. We have the ship computer core finished. That is a really cool feeling. We just need to do the sensor cluster, the reactor, which is a lot of resources, the different engines. We got 3 of them, and those are pretty resource intensive as well. Not quite as much as the reactor, but they're up there. All combined, they are way more than the reactor. Yeah, and those and the caskets, which we'll just sort of, I think we're going to build those last and build as we go. We have an exotic goods trader already as we begin. So we'll take Tim up. He's already heading up to relax. Nope, sorry, you got diplomacy you got to do. You got to call up Cool Lubricants. See what they got. So now we can hopefully be able to sell some of the shit that we have. We've got some elephant tusks that we can sell. Sorry. Bowman named a new elephant too. That's nice. We got a new elephant named Sierra. Okay, here's our exotic goods trader. They have monkeys. We could get a breeding pair of monkeys. Nah, I'm good. They're native to this area, so I'm not too worried about that. I can get another one if I want it, and they're kind of useless. So they do have 7 advanced components. That's what I like to see. That's what I need. So how about I just boop? We'll snag all of those when we get a chance. We got 100 yayo to get rid of, so let's just do that right away. So we're going to go from almost 1,800 in debt to just under 500 in debt. That's pretty good. That's why I make it. What do they have for bionics and prosthetics and whatnot? They got, they have an Arcotech arm. That's the highest tier available. Those are super expensive. Arcotech arms are artificial arms built by an Arcotech. No shit. Okay. It's strong enough to crush a thick hardwood branch in its hand, and it's precise enough to write a sonnet on a grain of rice. It looks and feels like natural flesh, but it's harder to damage than plasteel. Even if it's harmed, it repairs itself over time. Ooh. Its internal workings are mystery to all human minds. So, it's a pretty good weapon. That's pretty sweet. It gives you 150% body part efficiency, where bionic gives you 125. So it will, it's pretty significant. I would like one of those, but I'm not sure if I can afford it and also afford the advanced components. And the advanced components are absolutely the priority right now. We need those for every single part of the ship. So I wish we had some art to sell. That typically goes for a decent amount of money, and it only costs stone to make, stone brick. But we haven't been doing any of that. We don't even have a sculpture station at all. So that kind of sucks. But we can sell the elephant tusks. That'll be another 100 in our favor. Bring it down to owing about 377. We do have gold to get rid of too, but we do need those for the advanced components, so that kind of sucks. But I don't think I need that much. I've been debating selling animals, but it seems like they don't want my herd animals. I was going to sell the sheep since, they're not really useful right now. Boom, boom, I could sell the psychic shock lands. I don't know. I've got a little excess money. I can't. I'm not going to be able to get bionics. I'm definitely not going to be able to get the Archotech. And these are rare. That's the worst part about all this, is that, exotic goods traders are my favorite because they got all the goodies, and beer too. But they don't come around too often. So I'm tempted to sell elephants, but they are so much more valuable to have in the colony. Honestly, they're so much more valuable. So, and the tortoises provide food in emergencies, so that's good. Taking my time with this one. I wish I could sell. I wish I had my my miniguns because I only need one. I could sell one of those, but I don't have them in the trade area. Might need to reconsider that plan. They do have a triple rocket launcher. They have 2 of them too. That's pretty sweet. They have a lot of good shit. That's the problem. I could. Can I do bionic? I can't. I can't even afford a bionic arm. I was thinking about giving Tim a bionic arm because he's a miner, and he right now is running a prosthetic because his arm was blown off during a raid we had not long ago. I think that was chapter 19. So, yes, I don't know. I could get rid of both psychic shock lances and probably be able to afford a bionic arm. Honestly, let's find out. If I do that, yeah, I can do that, but I won't be able to get the Archotech. And if I do that, then I'll have almost no money, but I will have a really nice arm for Tim. But then he's going to have to go into surgery, and that could be risky. But no risk, no reward, eh? He is my builder, too. He is like my secondary builder. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Tim is the one shopping here, and he goes, hey, man, this guy's got a nice arm. He's got a really nice arm, but he's also got a nice arm. So, I think I'm going to just reserve one of those for me. Yeah, so we're going to do... Why not? We'll do that. So our trade deal right now, as it stands, is we are going to be buying 7 advanced components, which are very valuable and very much what we need right now. And we're also going to be buying a bionic arm. In exchange for that, we're going to be giving them 100 Yayo, 2 psychic shock lances, and 2 elephant tusks, and also 1,000 silver. I'm tempted to just give them gold too to bring that price down a little bit, give me a little wiggle room, but honestly, pretty much everyone will buy gold, so not too worried about that. Okay, so Yayo, psychic shock lances, and elephant tusks, and 1,000 silver for bionic arm and 7 advanced components. Sounds good to me. Except, and from the sky come our goodies. Yay! Sweet. We also got a power claw over here. We could give that to someone if we really wanted. Or we could have sold it. That's frustrating. Alright, where's Tim at? Hey, buddy. I know you got a lot of work to do, but how do you feel about getting rid of that second-hand prosthetic arm and getting yourself a sweet new bionic arm? That would go on your left shoulder, not your right shoulder. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do install bionic arm. We'll put you on the good medicine, and we'll get you over here. Since it's pretty much the end of the workday anyway. Looks like Raymond is up and moving, so he pretty much has nothing to do right now. Hi, Chase. What's up? Fancy seeing you here. How you doing? Rokri's trying to do the surgery. Nah, bud. Sorry, not happening. Uh, gonna have Raymond do it. He's pretty much the only one I trust to do surgery right now. Oh, we got another named elephant. So now one of the baby elephants was named Christy. Yay. Didn't watch a new video. You didn't watch the new video yet? What? No. Well, you're in the right place because it's right here on the same website. Go figure. So I don't even need to tell you where to go. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I'm happy with it. I want to ruin anything. Bowman's. Why is she having a bad day? Oh, she's still struggling with this breakup. That really sucks. Oh, poor Bowman. She's gonna go on a food binge. Okay, well, we got excess food. Go for it. Well, Tim gets himself a spiffy new arm. And did it go okay? It went okay. We've had very good luck with surgery so far. We haven't had any botched surgeries, which is, I think we haven't had any botched surgeries, which is surprising, honestly. But yeah, now Tim has a bionic arm. So where he lost his arm right around here, taking a rocket to the chest, now his arm is upgraded to the point where it's actually significantly better than a normal human arm. So him being one of our main builders right now, and a main primary miner, he's definitely going to be doing a much better job. Might even be better at crafting too, which would be cool. We can get him training. You were going to, and then you streamed. Now you're here. Nice. How'd your stream go? It's one of those midweek, midday streams. I know how those feel. Did you have fun? We got a combat supplier too. Holy shit. Oh no, but Tim is sedated, so he can't go and trade. Ah, that sucks. But Fairwing's gonna shove some food down his throat. I'll make him feel a little better. Oh well. It's not like we have any money to buy weapons anyway. We just spent it all on advanced components and a fancy new arm for Tim. Oh, the rats are in the hospital again. Rot roll. And Rod is just immediately getting back on cocaine production. It's like, yeah, we just sold all of our cocaine. That means it's time to make cocaine. Look at all this. Look at how many psychoid leaves we have to process. Rod's got, oh man, he's the Yayo Smith of the colony now. Got himself a new job. And the games were good. Stream himself not so much, but hey, look, if the games were good, honestly, that's better than the double threat of having crappy games and a crappy stream. Rod knows what's up. Yeah, he's like, hey man, I got the best job in the colony. I'm just be hanging in here with the rats making cocaine all day. Whee! He's obsessed with this armor too. I keep telling him to take the armor off because it makes him move slower, but he keeps putting it back on. Like, no matter, it's like 83 degrees out right now, and he just keeps putting the armor back on. He's just walking around with steel plate armor on. He's a weirdo. I have a very weird colony. These people are strange. But I'm happy with it. Oh, we started production on, started building the ship engine. That's pretty cool. Hey. Yeah, it's funny to see the decisions that they make on their own. Like, they have a lot of guidelines of, like, what they should be doing. Like, you know, they're assigned to different clothing outfits and stuff like that. So, like, you know, they have guidelines for their outfits, but Rat is assigned to the same outfit, and he is wearing a parka for some reason. And Rod just decides to wear the armor. So I guess it makes him feel strong. He has to, like, puff his chest out. And he's wearing that war veil too. He's a He's a goofy one. But he's definitely settling into the colony. He is now the newest member of the colony now that Rogers died. So he is once again the newest member. Oh man, why is everyone breaking? Tim is broken down now. Oh man. He just came out of he just came out of anesthesia. And he's just like wandering around in a daze now. He's very confused. I don't know why. Like, he voluntarily went into surgery and he bought the arm himself. And he woke up. He's like, what the hell happened? Why am I strong? Why are good things happening to me? I don't know. Maybe he has a feeling of impending doom. Or, oh, no, don't jinx it. Ah. Everything's fine. We're fine. It's a good day. It's a good day in prosperity today. Nothing bad is going to happen. Nothing bad has happened in quite a while. And so that means nothing bad's going to happen for a long time, and we're going to have a great time. We're just going to build our ship, and we're just going to hit the button, and it's going to charge up, and then we're going to leave. And that's how things are going to go around here. I wouldn't think that anything bad would happen. Not here. Bruh. That... Stitch, did you just bash your head on your keyboard? Brew. I really am on YouTube. Oh. Wow, wow. Well, since we are in another lull, which is really nice, it sucks for making content. It sucks for making content to have not a lot going on, but it's really nice for streaming to not have to, like, and RimWorld wise, to just be like, hey, I can take a breath and talk a little bit, which is kind of nice. I've been playing the Minecraft mod that I played last Twitch stream, Sevtech Ages, and I have absolutely fallen in love with it. It is amazing. It's all about just progressing. It's like if you've ever played Civilization, that kind of progression through, like, from the tribal Stone Age hunter-gatherer all the way up to space tech. And it works you through progression and stuff, and man, I cannot stop playing it. I'm really happy with that. And so I did a bit of that yesterday and today. And also, I just came back from taking my dog out to go swimming. She's only been swimming like 3 or 4 times in her life. And she swims like a complete idiot, and that's really cute. So we got to do that for a bit today, and I was really happy about that. So that's been my day. A good portion of it. It's a nice day. Not for Tim, though. Bowman seems to have snapped out of her pigging out phase. Somehow is still a little tiny bit hungry. But, yeah. It was very nice. It was very nice. You just bring that green heart with you everywhere, don't you? How do you do that? I guess that must be one of the standard emotes. I don't even know. My old is showing. Uh-oh. Tim, you're puking everywhere. Poor guy. But Raymond's been working really hard on using the scanner to find resources. I'm really happy about that. Once I suspended research on the research table, he's taken over full-time research over here. And that's going to make it a lot easier to find the resource nodes that we need around the map. You're on mobile, always in your recent used emojis. It's cool that you can use emojis on here. I like that. I like the whole concept of being able to go to a mobile stream easily. That's a good selling point for me. There's no custom emotes, but there's plenty of emotes to work with. They're having a party. Look, things really are going well. Mac is throwing a party in the dining room right now, as he himself is hard at work making advanced components, as I've directed him to do. He could just take a break and go to his own party up here, but now he's like, you know what? Everyone's breaking around here, and yeah. Actually, I'll head to the party. Why not? Fashionably late. Hey gang, how's it going? Grubby says hi. And Mac and Raymond chatted about lovin'. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on here. Okay, Rat and Akai chatted about comfortable furniture. Nice, that's nice. Mac joked about fighting elks. It's the kind of humor we have around here. I can't even tell what the hell that is. Look, I turned the font size up because apparently I'm losing my eyesight or something stupid like that. Is that people holding hands, or is that like, it's like a green and an orange? Is that like elbow bump, or I can't tell. YouTube has certain emojis. Really? Go nuts. Have fun with that. I had no idea. Woo. Bumping elbows. Hey. Oh, it's like a new high five in the quarantine era. I get it. I support it. Bowman's gonna sleep in today. And Tim is back at work already. His anesthetic is still wearing off, but he's already back at work, and his manipulation has gone up to 91%. With a -10. He's going to be a beast when he's at full capacity. Oh, nice. Like a little hand sanitizer. Just clean this chat up a little bit. I really don't know how I feel about Akai building this when Mac could be, but I don't have anyone else to do crafting right now. I was gonna just put Rat on full-time growing. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look. We could have Bowman go back to growing and then take Rokri off of it. They're actually the same level. Okay, I'm gonna have Bowman go back to work in the fields. Sorry, Bowman. If I do this and I take Rokri off of it, then he'll focus more on crafting, which is good. He's level 7. I need him to be level 8 so that he can make components, so then I can have Mac focus on advanced components, and Rokri at night can make regular components. He's going to need 5,000 experience for that, and I need a project for him. But here it is, make flak vests. So what the hell have you been doing? Where's your priorities? So your doctor, mining, plant cutting, crafting. So let's drop you down to secondary mining. Tim has a bionic arm now, so you should make that a lot quicker. So just plant cutting and crafting are your top priorities in doctoring. So should be going right over and working on that. Hopefully, when night falls. Hopefully that's not too high level for him. No, crafting level 4. He should be fine. So he's going to make flak vests, and hopefully that will level him up. I don't know. We'll see. We can always get him to make some clothes, too. So let's just take Tim off of that entirely. And and Rod, too. Rod's not doing that. We'll bump him up to top priority on that. So, tailoring, smithing, and crafting all use the same crafting ability, so pooling that experience will be quite helpful. Ooh, but it's a hot one out today. Oh man, I'm very happy with it, but damn, it is quite humid. Quite humid. Oh, Fairwing's delivering resources. That's very nice. So we got a deep drill set up out here, or at least set up to eventually be used once it's constructed, and that's sitting on top of a node of compacted plasteel. So when Tim gets some free time after building stuff, he'll be able to come up and use this and just sort of drill plasteel right in location here. And the only big risk with deep drills is you can provoke an infestation, the whole big bugs and shit. But on the plus side, they give you a little bit of a warning, so we can just run away, and our turrets are all right here. So they can just mow them down the second they come up if that does become a problem. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. Nearly 90? Yeah, I have no idea what temperature it is. I haven't even looked yet. $86. Man, it's a hot one. But no complaints from me. I'm going to see if I can get outside again before the end of the day. We had some fun, my doggy. I like to keep that fun a-rolling. And we got the day off tomorrow, so we're going to go on a nice hike if it's not too bad. And then hopefully go swimming afterwards would be nice too. Whoa, that's fancy looking. Cool. Alright, we have completed one of the ship engines. Sweet. Let's do the sensor cluster next. That's going to need 4 gold, 140 steel, 6 components, and 6 advanced components. Right now, we have 5 advanced components and 4 regular components, and Mac is working on another advanced. So let's dial this back to 6, and then he can get started working on regular components after that. Party's done. We can get rid of that. So yeah, we now have 2 new named elephants. It's like the whole roster's changed. There's a lot of names I'm not familiar with yet. We still got Flora. Flora's definitely a legend around here. We got Specs, and Cha-Cha is somehow still kicking. I'm glad to see that. Cha-Cha's been around for a while. She's one of the originals. Well, is she original? Maybe like second wave of taming. But yeah, they're definitely the ones that we're more familiar with. The newcomers are Carnation, who actually has given birth already around here. She's been around that long. Penelope is one of the new babies. We've got Sierra. I'm not quite sure who she is. Let's find out. Who are you? No, I want your social tab, actually. No relationships. Well, you're either an orphan, or you were tamed separately, maybe? I don't know. But you're part of the colony. And Heathcliff is our male. He's Penelope's father. And Christy is one of the younger ones, and she is Cha-Cha's daughter. Don't get too attached, because we know what happens when that happens. Boom, 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 boom. A cobra is hunting rat 4 for food. No, my rat, Scrubby. He's hunting my rat. Oh, there's a dead monkey out there. No, sobbing tears. Oh no, it immediately killed my rat. That better not have been the pregnant one. Well, it's gone entirely. I don't know which one it was. That's rat 3. Rat 2. Rat 1. Okay. Well, I guess they had 2 babies. They must have. But the rats gave birth. We now have a baby rat. Hi, baby rat. They're multiplying. Uh-oh. Can't train them. Can't really have them do anything. But they will most definitely wander around the colony. Why are they unrestricted? They're just going to get into my food. We'll do area of 1. Yeah. You can go where the elephants can go. I know. Well, you know what? I didn't entirely choose it, but it happened. We went with it. We figured it would be a nice thing to do for the colony to have more animals, because apparently we don't have enough, I guess, and have some animals that are exclusively bred for trading. And no one feels bad about getting rid of rats. So we'll breed rats and we'll sell them for money to bulk goods traders next time we have one. Problem is we haven't had one in a long time. Well, in a while. So I don't know. We'll have to wait on that to actually be able to see how much they're worth. But it's money. It's free money. And Tim is actually, wow, he is definitely taking initiative. He's going to get that deep drill going. Hopefully he's got everything you need for it. Yeah, that's the last 2 components, so he'll be able to build that, and then he can get started drilling when he needs to. Let me just make sure he is on construction first. Oh, he's not. Okay. We'll make sure all the possible construction tasks are done first, and then he can go mining. Because I definitely want to prioritize construction. And we're missing 1 steel for this. So, man, can you deliver steel there? Actually, you can build that, can't you? So I had the same problem, and I looked like Stitch did too, where having the problem with the YouTube links again on Twitter, where it didn't show the preview thing. I don't know what's up. It's frustrating. All right, that is done. Make sure it's all connected. Good. And it is online. Oh, the rat was because someone was inspired. Absolutely. Thank you so much for remembering that. I completely forgot. I don't remember who it was. It was probably a Kai, someone like that, who had low animal level, and we had to go and tame. Got a free animal. Yeah. That was absolutely right. Yeah, so we went and got and one of the rats self-tamed, and then we had a free inspiration tame. So went and grabbed another rat so that they would have companionship, and then they can just, we could trade the babies and sell them for money. Yeah, because they couldn't tame anything else besides alpacas. I remember that. All right, Tim is now done with his whole anesthesia thing, so he can move significantly faster and work faster, which is great. So he's now at 112% manipulation. Not sure where the deficiency is coming from, because he should be at 125. Huh. Whatever. He's still superhuman, which is pretty cool. But that should help him with aiming weapons as well, so he'll be more effective in combat with that new incendiary launcher that he's got his hands on. Boom, 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 boom. Scanned underground steel. Sweet, where is it? All the way out here. Really? Okay. Well, that's kind of silly. Not going to go all the way out there for steel when I have steel right here that I don't need. I was hoping to find something within our owned territory, protected territory, I should say. But at least we got the plasteel, and we still have a substantial amount of steel just sort of sitting around, just unmined. We got a node over here, we got some over here, we got uranium all over the place over there, more uranium. Let's see. Here's some silver. I'm gonna snag that at some point. More steel, more steel, more steel. Yeah, we're set on steel. We really just need to get our people out there and mine that at some point. God, with the elephant skeletons. They just... okay. This is the elephant graveyard. This is the elephant graveyard. Tim just wants to watch the world burn. Yes, he will soon. He will be part of making the world burn pretty soon. This one. Yes. Because he's finally over that relationship issue with Farrowing, and he is in a pretty good mood now. He seems much better off. And he has evolved into his final form of being a servant of the Emperor. So we're going to keep his weapon reserved right here for him, and now any future battles, he'll go lay waste. I've been really hesitant about using incendiary weapons in a jungle that is my home, you know. I was happy to bring it on the little excursion, because I don't own that map. I don't give a shit. I can burn it down. Whatever. It's no loss. It's just a forest fire. Whatever. But when it's in your backyard, it's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. So let's check on Rokri. Did you do any crafting? Doesn't look like it. What the hell did you do last night, Rokri? Oh, is he missing things for this? He shouldn't be. We got cloth. We got plenty of cloth. We got components. What else do you need? Steel? Yeah, steel. We have plenty of steel. What do you want from me? Ooh. But the only big downside to it being a beautiful day is the humidity means you get that nice hot day sleepiness. That's a tricky one. So I'm going to stretch out real quick and grab my coffee. And in doing so, I have lost my mouse. No! All right. Well, it's coming along. We're getting the second layer of granite put in. I think I want to unforbid it out here so we can just get a full second layer in first, and then we can get the third layer going so that they don't build it out of order, which I've had a very bad history of doing, where they'll sort of go and build this and then build this and then have someone like build around themselves and then be trapped in this little middle area. Yeah, that's not fun when you got a nice wall like that. That is high durability intentionally. It'll take them forever to get out of there. So I don't want that. I'm curious about the stream delay. Is there a lot of delay? Well, you guys wouldn't know, probably. So how about I say something now, and then you type yes into chat right now. And hopefully someone will actually do it. Damn, that's like almost 30 seconds if you did it right away. There are other settings on here for lower latency, so I might try those next stream and see how that goes. Might as well play around with it. I don't know. Yeah. But I will keep that in mind that if there are responses that take a little bit longer, it's because of latency. Something I didn't really think of at first. That it would have different levels of latency versus Twitch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A panther is hunting a Kai for food. Yep. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing Akai has an assault rifle, and Tim also does. So, fucking try it. Come here, Panther. Yeah. I would run. Yeah. You tried to hunt the wrong thing. I'm sorry, Panther. That was a very bad idea. Hey, Rat, we got you a new pet. Well, you do whatever you want with that. Dinner time. Loo. Yeah, it's funny when you get to this point where you actually have like really good shooters with really good weapons, and then you have something that happens that like within the first year could have really just destroyed your entire colony or at least killed someone. And now it's like, oh, a panther. All right, guys, target practice. It's a fun little like, ah, oh, I earned this. I earned this moment. I don't have to worry anymore. And then you go to start a new colony and you get really fucking cocky. You're like, oh, a panther. Okay, whatever. I got a pistol. Oh, I have a pistol. And this person's level 3 at shooting. Not good. Because I got a Kai who's level 11 and Tim who's level 7. I mean, they're not the best, but they are pretty damn good. Heat stroke. Okay. Oh, it's 104 degrees out. 104, but it's hot. It's hot. So maybe get inside to where the coolers are. You with the wargie, yeah. Yeah, I remember. I know. I have a healthy respect for wargs now. I had the same exact kind of situation. They're relentless and they're very powerful. That's how I feel about elephants. That's why I chose them specifically to be the backbone of my colony, honestly. I was going to say backbone of my army, but they really are the backbone of the colony. Because they are, when you get one that turns on you and you don't have very good weapons, oh boy, is it a scary moment. They are very hard to take down. Very hard. And they do a lot of damage. Why does my tortoise keep going into the freezer? I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with the zones there. I think that's area 2. That would be why. So we'll do clear in area 2 and we'll get rid of this. Stay in your turtle zone, please. They got the goofiest little faces. They look like aliens. A little better from the side, but dead on. It's like, oh god. Oh no. What is that? Man, just go inside. What are you doing? Alright, we got all the components, all the gold, and all the steel for the sensor cluster. We just need one advanced component, I think. No, we actually have all the advanced components, too. Sweet. Where's Rokri? Rokri, what are you doing? You're cutting stone blocks. I don't want you doing that, actually. I want you to prioritize doing this. You are assigned to it as well. That's frustrating. Why don't we just suspend these? Can you... You're not assigned to smithing. Okay, that would be why. So it's a smithing task and not a crafting task. So let's just put him on smithing. There we go. Alright. Then I don't have to actually reset all that. And he can stop wandering around and trying to find granite. And he can actually go and do his damn work. Yay. Right, what you are hauling granite. Okay. Let's just set these to haul and see if the elephants will do it. Maybe some of these too. We still got our little... This is our stand-in for a grave for Rogers. It's a little patch of burnt wood floor where she was vaporized. We're not gonna repair that. We're just gonna leave that as a memory. Stay in the Turtle Club. You stay in that swamp. That's where you belong. Stay in your home. All the plants seem to have just stopped growing inside our colony. It's... I guess that's because it's the closest grazing area. So they just sort of eat all the food here quickly, first thing after they wake up. But, like, it is now... It's just gone. It's very barren. Like, you look at how it is out here. That's what it's supposed to look like naturally. And you go in here, and it's like, whoa... What's up? What happened? Bunch of fucking elephants happened. That's what happened. Alright, Rokri is going to be hard at work for the rest of the night. I'm happy to see it. He's going to be grinding XP, making flak vests for, I think I did it for him and Raymond, so that when this shit hits the fan, inevitably they'll have at least some form of armor. Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. We can do, like, legit armor. Might do flak jackets, too. What do those take? Of course it's not going to tell me. Flak jacket. Cloth steel component. Same deal. So we can do a couple of those. Sammy's Cache of Goodies. We got a new quest. What is it? It's Sammy from South Hintior. Hi, Sammy. Haven't seen you in a while. Sammy has informed us of a collection of valuable items not far from us. The collection consists of a power claw and a bionic eye. Power claw, I'm a little less... I have one. I've been debating slapping it on maybe Rod? Someone? Maybe Rod, but he's a body purist, so that's not great. It's like, hey, you want me to take your hand off and give you a bionic, like, giant bladed hand that's will do a shit ton of melee damage? I've been thinking about giving it to Rat, but he's my primary grower, and it's going to affect his manipulation. That's the problem. There's a trade-off with it. So... it's overall... ungainliness, that's a fun word. Ungainliness slows down movement slightly. Oh, they changed it. Okay, so it actually, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't affect manipulation, which is good, but it does affect your movement speed. Give it to Fairwing. Well, Fairwing's, it actually would screw her up. Fairwing has, I have other plans for Fairwing. Fairwing isn't our melee fighter, and she's actually become basically a sniper at this point. I've legit given her a sniper rifle. She's doing a pretty good job of that, and I'm happy with it. What I am planning on doing with Fairwing is giving her the bionic eye. She's been missing an eye since the wolf attack. That's a long time. That's a really long time to be missing an eye. And I have a sniper who has one eye. That's not great. And she's also a doctor and has one eye, and that's not great either. So yeah, I'm going to give her the bionic eye if I do the mission. 100%. That is what's tempting me. The power claw, however, is like, whatever, but I could sell it. So we could do that. We could do that quest. It's another one of those, there's an enemy outpost guarded by 10 enemies, and there may be an unknown threat as well. Let's see how far away it is first before we make any kind of judgment call on that. Okay, that's pretty far away. So, that's all jungle, which is the hardest difficulty movement, well, except for mountains. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for us to do this. If we take just Akai right now, she moves at 9.8 tiles a day. Last time our caravan was going at 10 tiles per day. If we choose this route and go here, it's going to take 2.5 days to get out there. And that's another 2.5 to get back. for a bionic eye for Fairwing. I don't know, because I don't know what kind of people are guarding. That's kind of an issue. Like, if it's tribal people that are guarding and there's 10 of them, no problem. Absolutely. I mean, I just did 12 and I like walked through them. It was not an issue. 10 people with guns, 10 people with grenades. Oh, that's really bad. And there's also an unknown threat there as well. Well, potentially. So, I don't know. That's a tough call. What do you think? Would you do it? Because we've had pretty good luck so far with the caravans and everything, but that's the farthest trip that we would have. If we do it, it'll be the farthest trip we've ever done. Like the trip out to the chapter 20 trip was 2 days each way. This one's 2.5. 5 days total. It's a long time to be gone. Maybe. Yeah, that is the correct answer. Maybe. Problem is, I gotta make a decision. Good news is, I have 25 days to make that decision, so that's okay. Ping, ting, 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 ting. We had a component breakdown on the machining table. That's not a good thing. That means Rokri can't actually do his training right now. Let me get... Where's Tim? Tim is building the sensor cluster. I will leave him to that task. I approve of this. Akai? Or where's Mac, actually? What's Mac doing? He's making an advanced component. Now, actually, I need you to use that component, since we don't really have a lot, to repair the machining table. And that way, you can get back to making components. And I'm actually considering... thinking about this. Let's put a stockpile zone here. Let's clear all and go to raw resources, steel, and I'll pop that up to critical. So now he has a little stockpile of steel that he's going to keep right next to his component fabrication bench, and he'll be able to, he won't have to go all the way out to the stockpile to restock that. Hopefully. How's the stream treating me? It is going pretty well, honestly. I am having issues with the links again, which is always frustrating. Seems to be something that just happens, I guess. But honestly, it's pretty much business as usual. There is a little bit of extra latency, it seems like, between chat and stream, but it does give me some options to change the latency on my end. So I'll see if I can play around with that in future streams and just see. There's like 2 other settings. There's regular, which we're on right now, low latency, and ultra low, which is like they're saying is basically real time, but I think that's going to affect the quality, honestly, the resolution and stuff. So it depends on how we feel about it. We can try the ultra low and next stream and see that. They say the ultra low is like basically real time, so we can give that a shot next time and see how badly it affects resolution. If it's not bad, we can stay on that, or if that doesn't seem like it's going to work, then we can switch on over to the middle ground. But it isn't too bad right now, honestly. It seems like, I'm able to communicate, and, it works. Especially for a RimWorld stream. But yeah, it's a little different. but honestly, I'm kind of shocked that it's really not that different. It's pretty much the same thing, and I'm happy with it. So we're going to get more work done on the ship, which is awesome. It's perfect for RimWorld. I think so too. Honestly, I might just do the RimWorld streams here and then switch over, because RimWorld lives here. Why not? And then all of the VODs can live here too, which is cool. So they'll be right here on my YouTube channel, and then I can do the whole edited things and have the highlights on here. So if you want to see the actual stream of chapter 20 chapter 21, I guess it would probably be, maybe 22, you can come back and you can see the VOD that's still up. It said something like every VOD that's like under 12 hours they keep on your channel. But it's pretty cool. Trial by error is the way. I did see the countdown before the stream started. That's a cool feature. Yeah, dude, it is a really cool feature. I was really happy to see it. You can set a schedule with it, and it'll leave a little thing right there on your channel that just says going live at 5 o'clock. And it was I was telling Stitch when I started the stream up that like I went and took my dog out, and we went swimming today, which was really nice. She's only been swimming like 3 or 4 times in her life, and she's a complete idiot with it. But it was nice to go out and like be out by the pond and get a notification and be like, hey, you got to stream in like half an hour. So just letting you know. I'm like, oh, cool. I don't even have to watch it. YouTube's being very nice to me. Move the Twitch VOD here as well. Okay, cool. That'd be sweet. Yeah. Yeah, no, we'll see how things go. I'm playing things by ear. Yeah, one step at a time and trying new things. But it seems to make the most sense, especially for RimWorld, to have all of the so if you get really into the story at the end of the stream and you want to check out like how we got to where we are, I mean, just go. You're already in my channel. All my videos are right there. So, like, you don't even need to leave the website. You can go watch RimWorld Adventure from the beginning and catch up to where we are. So, like, then I can extra guilt trip Chase and be like, hey, you didn't watch the next chapter. The one that was released today, chapter 20. It's a really good one. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's got some thrills. It's got some drama, tension, all that stuff. And, it's right over there, too. So, just saying. You saw the notification where like I'm still at work though. Popped in, saw a countdown, calmed down. But that's awesome. So it like actually, yeah. And earlier today I was like, oh god, when am I gonna stream? And I looked over at my secondary monitor. It was like going live in 90 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I still have plenty of time. Okay, I will. Do I still plan on doing the edits? Of course. Edits. I mean, I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of doing all of this. Is where I started, because I get to tell the story, and it cuts out a lot of the extraneous stuff. Honestly, like there's more to it. Like if you're watching a 3-hour, I guess 2.5 hour stream, like a stream like today, there's a chance that nothing from this stream is actually going to make it into a chapter, especially if things keep going this slow. Things have been going really slow, which is really good in RimWorld. It's like, yes, finally it's going slow. But as far as making content goes, it can be a little frustrating. We've had a couple streams like that. So there's a possibility that, when you're watching a stream, it'll just be like a stream. And there's a possibility that you'll be there for something that happens that makes the highlight reel, which is pretty cool. So I like that whole, you never know. You never know. So best storyteller has to do the edits. Yep. Editing is storytelling. They say it's directors, but honestly, directors have a very good vision. Directors have a vision of what something should look like, and then editors make that happen. So the combination of the two, you get a good director with a really good editor. Ooh, man, that's where masterpieces come from. So yeah, Randy writes the story. I kind of narrate and direct it a little bit with my, I can manually influence. So, hey, Rat, go do this over here. Yeah, so I can give sort of stage direction to the script that is being scripted by Randy Random and my AI storyteller, and then I'm also the editor, which is a completely different level. So kind of like making a reality TV show, I guess. It's kind of like that. Maybe that's a good analogy. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely. I don't know what I would do if I weren't doing the videos. Videos are. I mean, I bitch about how long it takes to edit, but man, I love it. And the final product, I'm like super excited about the next playthrough. I don't even know what fucking mods we're gonna do for it yet. So like that's how much I'm like, oh man, I got formatting ideas. I'm gonna change so much fucking shit, try new things. It's so exciting. Bio, I need to check his crafting skills. Okay, he's not even at 4,000 yet. Shitty. No, Mac was making the flak jacket. Don't do that. Please tell me I didn't lose a component with that. I think I might have. Damn it, Mac. Rokery was supposed to be doing that. The problem is once they start doing a project, like making a flak jacket, and you... the person who started making it has to finish it. No one else can work on it. So you can't it's not like a piece of furniture where you can have one person take over, or like a construction project with creative things like crafting. You can't have a different crafter come in and finish it. So I had to cancel that flak jacket and lost a component in the process. And Rokery can't make components because he's level 7. So I have to wait for Mac to wake up and make another component and then put it in the storeroom, and then Rokery can get started. And that means the whole night he's not going to be doing crafting. That sucks. It really sucks. So we are having Tattered Apparel notifications. That's nice. So let's see if we can get people some new clothing. What's wrong, Tim? Come on. How are you pissed off right now? You're soaking wet. Somehow it's not raining. Okay. Ratty Apparel, we'll work on that. Don't worry. Slightly impressive barrack. Unsightly environment. Darkness. Drowsy. Yeah, go to fucking bed. What are you doing? Rokery needs to get his asthma treated. And let's see. Tattered Apparel. So we need Rokery, Rat, Akai, Man, Tim, Rod. Okay, Rat. What's wrong with your clothes, bud? You have no shirt. No, you do have a shirt. It is an elephant leather shirt. I'd like to get you another one. T-shirt. I want these to all be leathers. Pants. All leathers. So Rat needs, let's see, Rat needs a shirt, and more pants wouldn't be bad. Who else? Rokery Akai. Rokery does not need new clothing. He's a nudist. Akai. You need flak pants. We'll have to replace those. You need a duster. We can get you a duster. That can work. Let's throw a duster on there. And that is set to leather. Everything. Oh, just elephant leather. Okay. I'll let you work on that. Works for me. Man, Tim, and Rod. Attorneys at law. I would never let Rod be my lawyer. Okay. Parka. I don't know why they are obsessed with wearing parkas. It is 72 degrees out. But not only are they obsessed with wearing the parkas, but they bitch about the shitty condition of them. It's like, oh god, this parka that I am wearing is in really crappy condition, and I'm also overheating from wearing this parka that's in shitty condition. Oh no. And that's the only thing that's negatively affecting him. Okay. Tim, you could use better flak vest, honestly, and a hat. Your hat's in crap condition. We'll get you a better hat. We'll get 2 of those. This one I'm just gonna, you can make it out of whatever the hell you want. Actually, I'd prefer if you make it out of sheep wool so we can get rid of that. Yeah? Yeah. So that takes care of Tim, and Rod is the last one. What do you got for gear? You need a better shirt. And I guess better pants, too. That Warveil's not in great condition either. So shirt, pants, and we'll get you a Warveil. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can't make those here. Oh well. Alrighty, Chase. That's gross. Little lovebirds. Not bad, that dog. It's funny, my dog actually gets excited when I say that now. There's something about it that, like, just... She just understands that that's a fun thing. I don't really understand why. Alright, does anyone do art? Rokri could. Because art is a great way to spend time. If you got people with extra time on their hands or a lot of artistic skill, and you have excess stone or wood, stuff like that, resources that are pretty plentiful and not too hard to get. What are you doing? You're wearing a flak vest. Okay, so you're taking off your armor finally and putting a flak vest on. Okay. Well, at least you'll be able to move. There you go. Yeah, look at you. You move like a normal person now. Basically, art is a really good investment in mood. It'll boost the mood value of any room pretty substantially if it's in good condition, if it's a quality item. And they are worth quite a bit of money. I've had some colonies that if you got a good artist, the entire colony can, like, thrive off of just selling sculptures. So one of the prisoners we took in chapter 20 was an artist, and that was kind of what was popping in the back of my head was, oh, interesting, a new form of income. I could put this person in a little artist chamber somewhere near the prison. It's not a prison. It's not a prison cell. No, not a prison cell. It's an art chamber. It's where we go to make art for money, and you're not allowed to leave. There's also that. I'll put a bed in there. I'll deliver meals to you occasionally. But yeah, it's our little art chamber over here. We'll do that. But unfortunately, the prisoner was shot in the fucking head as as we had made it. It's right around here. And she had went into berserk as she was walking towards the prison, and she got gunned down by the turrets and lost her head. Literally. So you wish you could repair. Oh, clothing? There's a mod for that. You can mend and repair is a really cool mod that actually, it's pretty balanced that it costs, I think, cloth and steel to make repair kits, and you can repair weapons and clothing, armor, everything like that, all the equipables. I like that mod, and I might actually see if I can throw that onto the next playthrough, because it is kind of shitty that, like, you have to keep recycling all your gear. Mac, what are you doing? No, you're not making a flak jacket. We talked about this. I am going to... Wait, it is assigned to Rokri. Why are you doing it? No. No, you're not. You can fabricate things at the bench. I'm gonna bump the components up because he needs to be making components right now. Just make components until you can't walk. Yeah, there's a mod for everything. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yep. But it's really cool how connected, sort of I guess in touch is kind of the way I would put it. The developers are with the modding community in RimWorld. A lot of stuff that is in vanilla now came from mods. Pretty much, no, I'd say like majority of the stuff they've been adding. I don't know about all the DLC, royalty, all that stuff that they added. I don't know whether that was inspired by a mod, if there's 100% their idea. Seems like it was kind of their idea, but a lot of stuff came from mods. A lot, like directly from mods, like art assets and everything. So it's really cool that it seems like they're actually compensating the modding community for that too, which is really chill. So like the yaks, I think talked about that. Like yaks were from, I think it was like extended vanilla animals, one of those, that I'm going to be doing a ton of, a lot of extended animals in the next playthrough. Um, they ended up in vanilla, which is really cool. So I think that's definitely a really chill thing that you get with indie games that you don't really get with a lot of other games. All right, Mac. You behaving yourself? You gonna stop trying to take over Rokri's projects? Okay. I'm just gonna drop that there. No, you're. Oh, he's trying to do the flak jacket. Durr. Okay. No, Rokri's doing it. Sorry, Mac. He's like, please just let me work on something different. I'm so tired of making components. I've been doing it for so long. He's been doing like nothing but making components for the past month. Poor guy. Alright. Well, our sensor cluster is done. Look at how much progress we've made on the ship. I like haven't even mentioned it. We got 2 structural beams. They're done. We got 3 crypto sleep caskets. That's enough to bring, right now, it's Bowman, Mac, and Raymond. They're good to leave the planet. And that is I'm going to basically, I wish I could assign people to these and just be like, okay, these guys have reserved seats. So right now, Bowman, right there. Mac, Raymond, and we got the Persona core. Spoiler, I guess. So we got that. It's hooked up into the ship computer core that we have completed, and we also have the sensor cluster finished, and we also just now finished one of the ship engines. So all we need now is the other 2 engines. These are 260 steel, 140 plasteel, 70 uranium, and 6 advanced components each. That's a lot. And then the reactor, which is 350 steel, 280 plasteel, 70 uranium, and 8 advanced components. That's going to be the big one. And then once we finish that up, we can start just putting whatever resources we have into caskets until we decide it's time to start the reactor. And then it's go time. We're getting there. It's going pretty quick too. So we're just going to unforbid this engine. We'll get the engines done next. I wanted to focus on the brains and the eyes, I guess. Now we got to put the legs on her. So we're going to get these ship engines put in. We'll get the heart put in. after this finishes, and then we'll get whatever I guess the arms is that if we're gonna keep going with this really weird analogy of making a ship a person, I guess. That way, people will actually be able to go off the planet. If I really wanted, I could extend the structural beams out. I could, get rid of some of these, extend the structure out, add more of these caskets, and I could actually bring the animals too. I'm pretty sure you can put animals into the caskets. Well, maybe not. Contents. I've seen someone do it before. I've seen a streamer do that before. But they might have changed that. So, oh well. Either way, I'm not going to do it. I was just saying, at least you used to be able to do it. I don't know if you still can. Oh, Rod. Okay, so now that Rod finished, I guess, all the cocaine. Good job, Rod. Thank you for making all of it. We have 116 now. So it looks like that's a full field worth is going to add up to 116. Now he's actually making industrial tier medicine. That's very kind. So I guess he's got the skill set for it. He's just enough intellectual skill to do it. That's really cool. Where's Rokri? Where are you? He's going back to make the flak vest, and he is now... Ooh, he's actually leveling up quicker than I thought. He's almost at 5,000. So he needs to get to 8,000. Fun little thing. They increase XP at a steady rate when they're working on projects. It's kind of what I've learned. So having these tool cabinets here is actually kind of screwing him over. These increase work speed factor, so I'm putting these here specifically so that try and counteract Mac's natural deficits. He is slothful, so he works 35% slower. These provide +6 to work speed. That kind of screws Rokri over because he's going to be working on these projects less, which means less amount of cumulative time, so he's going to be getting less XP for the same project. So ideally, what I want to be doing with Rokri to train him is get him working on long-term projects, which is why I'm putting him on flak vests and flak jackets. They take a while to build, and that way he's just steadily gaining crafting XP as much as possible. So I kind of prefer him working on the clothing. The only problem with the clothing is that because that way he's not at the tool cabinet. Problem with that is he's going to be making crappier clothing, but whatever, it's better than nothing. But yeah, he's going to get there anyway. It's just a matter of time. He's now at, that was almost 500 XP just for one vest. So we'll see how things go. I can just move this. Temporarily, at least. Let's do that. Wow, they are quick. I give them an order and it's just like, oh yeah, no, we got it. We're not doing anything. There we go. Okay, so that shouldn't be giving benefits. Oh, it is giving benefits. Crap. Well, can't put it there. Let's put it, can we put it here? No, that's going to give it benefits too. Shitty. If I do it here, it blocks the smelter, but whatever. No one's using the smelter. Get it, Fairwing. There we go. Now we are intentionally screwing Rokri over, and he is thanking us for it, which is very kind. So yeah, he's just gonna, his XP, his progress is going to steadily increase as he works on this project. It's a takes 200 work, and it's going down at that rate, so he's increasing at this rate, and math, and then he levels up. Yay! So once he hits the next level, which is what we need him to do ASAP, he will be able to work on components at night, which will double our production speed towards creating the materials we need for the ship. Yay! Meanwhile, Raymond is sitting outside next to his lamp in his, sheep wool armchair, just sort of studying the ground. He's an amateur geologist. He's a very, very accomplished researcher and scientist, and he's going to learn how to put those skills of invention and novel thought into discovering new nodes of resources that are underground. We've currently found some plasteel that was under here, and I guess there's steel around somewhere up here. Yeah. Kind of useless that far away. We could just plop down a drill and put a generator next to it or something, but don't really feel like doing that. I feel like those resources aren't going to pay off when there's steel in other places. So we're just going to... Oh, that steel's gone. Someone got out there. So yeah, we're going to focus on mining the steel that we have on the surface first and look for other resources like compacted machinery would be really, really, really cool. I don't know if that spawns underground or not, but really, really like that. Anything that makes it so we don't have to construct so many components, that'll make this construction, the ship construction, go so much quicker. Just looking for steel. I don't think there's anything closer than what we've been looking at lately. I can just dig through here. The chances are there is some steel in here, but I guess, is this the closest? That's about the same distance, honestly. Alright, we'll do this. It's in a marsh, which is kind of crappy, but whatever. Boom, Alright, Rokri, how's it going? Where you at? 6.5K. Alright, he's getting there. That project should be finished pretty soon, and I think he's got one more to go after that, and then he's got clothing. A nice long list of clothing. So he will most definitely be hitting that crafting level. Hopefully, not tonight, but hopefully tomorrow. He went up at least, well, yeah, almost 2K overnight. So he should definitely be leveling up tomorrow, and then we can get him to start working on what we need him to work on. In the meanwhile, at the ship, I think we got an excess of granite now, which is good. We got 400, so we can get finished working on the flak jacket. Sweet. It's good quality, too. Not bad. Who's going to be first to grab it? Everyone's swapping out their gear. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue working on defenses for the ship. We're going to have to figure out what to do, like offensive defenses. I think I don't know how to put it. Turrets, mines, traps, things like that. We're going to have to figure that out before too long. I've been kind of reserved with my defenses, except for when I splurged on turrets over on the western front over here. But I've been very conservative with resources. Whoa. My screen just, like, alt-tabbed on me. think it was Steam. But yeah, I've been very conservative, and now once I allocate where all these resources are going, and especially when I finish construction on the ship, I will put every single resource I have into defense. Everything. I'll mass produce mortar shells if I need, and actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get ahead on that. Um, and we can get a little bit more chem fuel going just to prepare for that. And then we can just start cranking it. Oh, and Rokri can make mortar shells. That would be really nice. Details. We'll just set. Oh, Rokri is set to doing that. Great. Sweet. So yeah, and then we can set up a little bit of a minefield if we want. We can. It's like a last line of defense. I was thinking minefield on the inside here, another wall, and then static defense on the outside. Maybe like a little bunker, a little sandbag and turrets along the outside. That way, maybe like a slug turret, autocannon turrets, things like that. Just really just everything. Definitely gonna mine and trap the shit out of this area just to make sure nothing comes through the walls. But yeah, it's we're gonna be holding out, and I can just abandon the rest of the base. Honestly, once we're at the point where I don't know how long the reactor is gonna take to start up. It requires a long power up process that's likely to attract raiders. It doesn't say how long. Ugh. So I guess we're going to find out. If it's a couple days, we're absolutely screwed. I doubt it would be a couple days. Oh god, I just jinxed it, didn't I? Ugh. But I guess we'll see. I can definitely hold out. Like, I could hold out in this area for... I mean, I could even put food storage. Mad Cassowaries. Okay, we'll get to that. I could put food storage in here, and we could literally just hold out in this area for an entire day. Like, it's possible. But some sort of psychic wave has slept. Has it? Has it really? I don't think so. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many of the Cassowaries in the area have been driven insane. They will attack. Oh no. So let's see. Let's go to the wildlife tab and see. We got 3 Cassowaries that have gone mad. That's not too bad. One over here that's going to go right into my traps. One over here that's probably going to go into my traps. And one over here that who knows what the hell it's going to do. We'll see. Oh no, wild birds gone crazy. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Oh no, this one, it's going around. I guess it's going to go to my other... No, I guess it's going to go back. It's... What you doing? Where are you going, birdie? Little fucking dinosaur. Like a dino turkey. Right? No? Okay. You change your mind? Guess they just can't really make up their mind on where they're going to go. This area kind of works to confuse pathing, apparently. It's like, oh, I should be able to get through right here. I got him. I kind of want to just get rid of him. I don't want to deal with it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, looks like it's going... Oh, I was like, it looks like it's going around, because I have an entrance into my base right there. Nope, they changed their mind. So they're just going to dick around for a bit, I guess. They're welcome to... Oh, are they going for a Kai? Now that Akai is actually rebuilding the traps? They are. Wow. She gonna finish the trap? Oh, she gonna finish the trap? I don't know. Okay, yeah, she is. Watch out, friendly fire. Watch out, friendly fire. Ooh, that would be the slug turret. God, that thing is brutal. Tim, what are you doing? Have we learned nothing from Rogers' death? Good lord, people, do not run in front of this thing. This thing is absolutely insane. Well, free food. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Done and done. Well, something happened. I knew something was bound to happen this stream. Well, I'm trying to think of what Randy Random has actually done this stream. He's thrown 3 trade ships at me. Mad Caswaris and anything else? I don't know if anything else has happened so far. And last stream, it was even less. It might be due to the fact that I don't have a lot of money on me right now. I only have like 100 silver. I'm not sure if that affects it. I know colony value affects how hard you get hit by things. But I don't know. I'm trying to find a pattern in Randy Random's behavior. That's absolutely redundant. Oh, it looks like they've already started loading resources on. That's pretty cool. Grubby, what a nice new jacket you got. Very fashionable. Oh yeah, there were a couple breaks in the beginning. Oh no. Oh, Yoko. Wait a minute. Oh no. Well, something happened this stream. Oh, hold on. Let me pause real quick. We got a combat supplier. That's pretty sweet. Well, I got some bad news, folks. When we got Yoko, let's see, how long ago? 3.3 years ago. So Yoko was, I guess, 7 when we got her? Something like that. Arctic wolves have a life expectancy of 12 years. Yoko is 11. And because of her old age, she's developed dementia. So what that means is that periodically Yoko is just going to spontaneously go into sad wander mental breaks. She's just going to start wandering around, not knowing what's going on, stuff like that, and just kind of be incapacitated. It's kind of sad, but, you know, she's had a good life out here. She's been out here hunting and just chilling. We haven't really asked too much of her. She's kind of just gone around and hauled things occasionally and just been around, honestly. I've been protecting her the whole time. I won't send her into battle. I haven't sent her into a single battle. She's trained. She could easily do it. She's been trained for years. I won't do it. So one of our senior members of the colony, the first animal in the colony, now has dementia. Old age is catching up with her. You know that your colony is prospering when the number one threat to members of your colony is old age. Oh, man. We gotta get off this ship, or wow, we gotta get off this planet before we die of old age. Eey. Well, let's go see what that combat supplier has. We don't have a lot of money, but we might have some extra guns to offload. Let's make sure everyone has the weapons they want. Fairwing, maybe keep an automatic weapon for Fairwing. Grubby Tim. Okay, we should be okay. We got a shit ton of cocaine. Get rid of that. I'm looking for quality, excellent, or higher at this point. I can afford to be picky with the things that I have. They have a chain shotgun, but it's not the quality I'm looking for. I've become a discerning consumer. Yes. A smoke pop belt. Yeah, that's an excellent quality, but it's no masterwork, I'll tell you that. Yes. Quite. Let's get rid of the grenades. We don't need grenades. We'll keep one. Oh, they have charge rifles. Ooh. A charge shot assault rifle. Pulse charge technology charges each shot with unstable energy. As it leaves the barrel, released on impact, the charged energy greatly increases the damage done. How much? Well, here's a good quality assault rifle. It's got a burst of 3, and it does 11 damage with each shot. The charge rifle, good quality as well, has a burst of 3 and does 15 damage. Oh, what do you know? Its accuracy is really what is going to be a big make or break here. Short range, it's 70. Medium, it's 60. And I'm probably not going to be doing anything higher than that. So assault rifle has better accuracy overall. That's kind of why I choose it. It's better than the LMG too. But the damage is really, yeah, that's significant. So I'd like one, but I don't think I can afford it. Well, maybe my cocaine can pay for it. Let's see. Ooh. Can I? Oh, wow. Okay. It evens out almost exactly. So if I get rid of all the frag grenades and all my cocaine, I can buy that charge rifle, and that can go into someone's hands. Who knows? It's an automatic weapon for Fairwing that I was looking for. I want to hold on to one. That means I don't have to hold on to one, so I can get rid of other weapons as well. Let's get rid of the shotgun. We've been holding on to it forever, and we're not actually using it. This is a poor quality SMG. I'm not doing that. LMG, normal quality. I feel like they're good to hold on to, but honestly, I've got a minigun that's been sitting in the extra bedroom. Definitely keeping the incendiary launcher. That was really cool. All right, that should be all set. We'll just say that. We'll make a little bit of profit off of this. So right now we're trading 116 yayo and 3 used frag grenades for a good quality charge rifle, which is one of the top tier weapons in the game. Dramatic cut to music. Boom. We'll accept that deal. So we get a little profit too. We got 55 silver, and we got the good quality charge rifle. So who wants it? Let's check everyone's abilities. Fairwing definitely has... She has the best shooting rating for it. But that would be really nice in Bowman's hands when she's done sniping. Is this a dry thunderstorm? No, it's a rainy one. Okay, good. We're good. What is that? Oh, I was wondering what that sound was. It's Grubby making chem fuel. Alright, Rokri, how's it coming? Rokri is now level 8. Hell yeah, you did it, Rokri. I believed in you. And you didn't disappoint me. Cool. So now, when Mac goes to bed, he should be able to... We'll say components. Any worker should be able to do it. And advanced components... Oh, what? Is advanced components only Mac? Wait, why does it say worker Mac? Oh, is that because he's currently working on it? That might be it. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm going to turn tailoring down to second so that that stuff gets done when it gets done, whatever. But I really want to prioritize component construction. And I would, at this point, invest in a second fabrication bench, but I don't have excess power anymore. I only have 100 excess power, and I don't really want to invest in a geothermal generator and a fabrication bench. That's kind of silly. But I am getting tired of this cutting blocks from chunk crap. I mean, it's nice to have, but... really need components. Can you... You can work there. So why are you working here if you can work here? Maybe when you're done. Fire. Alright, put that out. Major break. Tim again. Tim is just, go to bed. It's 10 o'clock and you're bringing all those blocks out to the wall. You don't need to do that. Go to bed. Go chill. You don't need to put the fire out either. It's raining. Don't be silly. What is... Rokri is hauling unfinished component. That tells me that he's going to be getting started on making a component himself. Sweet. Maybe I can get Man to haul some steel over there to make his job easier. No, guess not. Hopefully it occurs to someone to resupply the stockpile zone over here that's set to critical, unless this is set, that's set to critical also. So let's put that on important. Oh, crap. Okay, we got a heat wave, and it is summer. Not just summer, the peak of summer in a tropical rainforest. We've had these before. They're not incredibly bad, but it could get a little gnarly, because this season is not an easy time of year to be dealing with this. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on people, especially just keeping an extra eye on the fridge and freezer, specifically the freezer. But we have a backup one over here. This one has 2 coolers. This one only has 1, but it's not being used. So worst comes to worst, we can put another cooler in here, and that should help. Next colony, I swear I'm making like a double wall reinforced cooler. Yeah. It's on my list of things to try out because this just, it's going to lose heat really, really, well, I guess leak heat really, really quick. Thanks, Chase. I hope you have a good evening as well. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will be seeing you around. Tim's got a fancy new coat. He's wearing a pink coat. Oh, it was Man's coat. Because Man's wearing the new flak jacket, so Tim decided to put on Man's pink parka. They share. Are Tim and Rod getting along now? Yeah. Friend. Rod. Oh, he still doesn't give a shit about him at all. like at all. He just really doesn't care. That's kind of been like Rod used to adore Tim, so I'm like, oh yeah, well we can just give them, we can let them share a bedroom. Tim just has not given a shit about him at all at any point. Just like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, you were a prisoner, and I recruited you, and now we share a bedroom. Okay, that's that. The only one that I care about is the Emperor. You are not a battle brother. Well, now that the sun is coming up, we have officially hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 4 in the morning, so we'll see how things start heating up as the sun fully rises. It's only going up from here. The freezer is now at 12, 14 degrees. It's hovering somewhere around 10, which is good. We have it set at 0. So, that can get up. That's probably going to get up to somewhere around 40, I'm guessing. It's going to be tricky. But we shall see. We shall see. What you doing, Rat? Oh, he's doing a little hauling. Oh, Rokri was working on advanced components. Damn. That's good teamwork, though. One person working on each. So now we got 5 components in storage. Mac is just going to keep working. Rokri, I'm going to bump up your tailoring. Might as well. So when you're done doing that, you can just hop on over and, you know what, I can drop down the granite block storage thing to 400. That's probably smart. So that people will... We don't need that much of an excess, honestly. We're doing it in chunks anyway. That way he won't keep defaulting back to that, and he'll go and work on something meaningful in his time awake. Like making clothes, training, all that. Boom. Alright, that is a good quality elephant leather t-shirt. Sweet. We got Heatstroke. Rat is now out here working the fields in the sweltering heat. It's getting up to about 110 now. And, yeah, he's starting to get Heatstroke. Uh-oh. Luckily, AC is right around the corner. And Bowman's here to help. That goes so much quicker when you get 2 people on it. It's absolutely insane. Bowman got really good at growing too. Like she was primary grower for so long that now she hasn't even been out in the fields in a really long time, and she's still level 12. She's been just sitting in here doing research for like probably over a year. Then she comes back out. She's like, oh, yep, I know what I'm doing out here. I mean, she's no rat, but she's good. Alright, we don't need regular components for the ship engine. That's the good news. We are going to need advanced, and right now we have, looks like none at all. Yeah, she good. I don't think I have any advanced components, so we're gonna, I guess, wait on Rokri to finish those overnight and just keep working on them. I'd actually like to switch that so that when Mac is doing the advanced components rather than Rokri. Oh, I don't know. It's a really hard call if a level 16 crafter with Slothful would work faster than than a level 8 crafter that doesn't have that penalty. I don't know the math on that. I'm hesitant about letting him start another one. Yeah, no, go for it. Go for it. Because it just kind of inverted. All my elephants are set to be trained. That is good. They're almost all fully trained. I was watching Grubby go around and do some training with the new babies, and he's good. You got to give him that. He's not very good at anything else ever, but he's really damn good with those animals. He's level 17. He's the elephant whisperer. Ooh. All right. Well, now it is 126 degrees out. Now, above 30 degrees in the cooler. As the door opens, it's going to skyrocket that temperature too. But it will level out back to, I'm hoping if we can keep it below 30, that could be great. But, looks like it's going to be somewhere around 40. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the peak temperature, and that's only going to be during the daytime. So at nighttime, hopefully the temperature will be going down significantly enough for it to remain refrigerated, at very least refrigerated, if not frozen. If it gets down below 32, it will be frozen, which it keeps sort of wavering between. So, Tim is at another break risk. He's hot. He's soaking wet. But he's going out to get started mining this compacted steel out here. Not sure if that's the best idea. But hey, look. Elephants. Should we tame some more elephants? It's an option. We could do it. They're pretty old. 38. 16's not bad. 4 is young. 20, 38. I guess it was just this one that's old. 42. And 33. That's pretty old. For elephants. Get more? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Can be done. We could use another male, honestly. That'll help with breeding. I don't want to get the old ones, though. Whatever. Tame, tame, tame. I'll give Grubby something to do, too. We got plenty of grazing room, since, everything else died. Nothing else is really grazing that level. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get all of them. Go for it. It's 10% chance for that to go wrong. But, if it does go wrong, it's just Grubby. So, not too worried about that. Let's see who's going with him in the field. It's going to be Flora and Specs going with him in the field. We can add another one just to play it safe. Let's say no. Sierra's pregnant. Cha-Cha's pregnant again. Doing her job. I would say Carnation, but she's the oldest elephant we got. We can send one of the rhinos with him. Yeah, we'll do that. So Flora, Specs, and one of the rhinos are going to go with Grubby as he goes to tame, just in case they get any bad ideas. They got a 10% chance of them revenging, and if they do, they're going to have to face down 3 mighty war beasts, so let them try. Hopefully it'll get up there in time. Why are you going so slow? Oh, good lord, you have been through some shit. You're not the right one anyway, though. There it is. Why are you going so slow? Oh, you got heat stroke. That'll do it. See, even rain doesn't help with this. Like, it's still 128 degrees. You'd think the rain would help with heat stroke, but nope. Might as well be fire coming from the sky. And Tim is at major break risk again, as he has not even left the base to go and mine. 28% chance. Not bad. Not bad. Are the nudists doing okay? Oh yeah, they're probably doing better than everyone else, honestly. Rokri's in pain, as he tends to be, because he has some really painful scars, which sucks. So he's sort of just living with it. Naked is good. Sweaty. Slept in heat. Those are problems. But, you know, not bad. Yeah, I mean, they're still gonna get penalties. I don't know if how huge of a difference. You'd think the nudists would be much more comfortable. But I think some clothing actually gives like heat resistance, and they don't get that benefit, like the duster and stuff like that. So they don't get the benefit from any of that. But they're inside most of the time, and I mean, it's 120 outside. It's like 90 inside, so it's still not great. It's still very, very hot. But they don't have to deal with nearly as much as the ones who are going out. Like, well, I say that as Raymond goes out to tame an elephant, but for the most part, they're both on night shift when it's colder at night. And Raymond just cooks and researches and stuff. Rokri just does crafting and tailoring now for the most part. So they're mostly contained inside. Raymond has been spending a lot of time out at this scanner, though. I should keep an eye on him. Is that 46, 45% mood? But Tim is like, he's the one I'm worried about, honestly. Because he's like, he's very committed to his work. He's very devoted to it. At against great odds. So he's I don't know how I feel about him going all the way out here to mine. It'd be a lot better if he just was using the deep drill, honestly, and just mine plasteel for a bit. We do need steel. And we're gonna need more soon. It goes really quick. I'm just not sure if it's worth waiting. I don't want to deal with him breaking. He's a major risk. I'll see how he does tomorrow. Wow, 4 people have heat stroke right now. Rat. You recovering from that? Yeah. Raymond, Tim, and Man. Raymond, Tim. Here's Man. Yeah, he was out in the field and Tim is coming back. So, yeah, they should be okay. I'll just keep an eye on Raymond. Alright, what I'm going to do is cancel the component that Mac is working on. I'm pretty sure only one person can be working on a bill at the same time. Actually, what I can try and do is just do another make component bill for Rokri specifically. So this one says Rokri make component. This one says Mac make component. We'll see if that works. Hopefully he'll finish the advanced component first. Wow, it's 70 degrees in the bedrooms. They're doing these coolers are working overtime, and it's definitely paying off. I don't even have that many. I only have 2 on the bedrooms, and it's like pretty decent temperatures. I mean, the hottest room is 77 right now. It did go down about 30 degrees overnight, though. It's down to about 104 now at 3 in the morning. So once the sun comes back up, it's going to just skyrocket right back to where it was. But the freezer's fine. As long as we don't have like solar flare or something, we should be okay. Completely jinxed it there. And yeah, I mean, just got to keep an eye on it during the day and make sure things aren't spoiling at a crazy rate. But we've gone through about 3 or 4 heat waves so far and come out fine. So what is Rokri working on? Yes, okay, so Rokri having his own bill for components actually worked very well. And I want to just keep an eye on the rate that he's working. And see. Oh, I can move these back too. Here, Randy coming in from his smoke. Yeah, for real. Seriously, it's just a matter of time. Oh, hey, I heard everything's fine. Let me take care of that for you. Yep. But it seems like Randy is truly random, which is nice. So that means that I might just... This break could last for a while. It's lasted about 3 streams. Like, we've gotten some shit thrown at us, but it hasn't been catastrophic. I think that was because we were sitting on just a massive stockpile of things. Randy rolls 1d20, yep. Basically, that's pretty much it. Would you like an encounter? Let me choose from my list. Here you go. Three, 2, 1, done. There's the advanced. And I guess he finished the component, the regular component too. Oh, no, he didn't. So grab that. Yes, smart Rokri. I keep moving shit around, but I'm gonna move the potted plant over here so I can put in a shelf right there. Hopefully someone gets on. I think Akai is beelining over to do that. Thank you. And then make that shelf, and then on the shelf I'm going to put the resources that I need. Then I can put, well, what do I need for advanced components? Keep forgetting. Component. Oh, you know what? We can just store components right here. Don't even need to bring them into the other room. Okay, so we'll just clear all, do critical, and do steel. And manufactured. Scanned underground steel. We'll see where that is in just a moment. So we got critical storage space for components and steel. That's top priority. And we can get rid of this zone. So this will leave some floor space for unfinished components to just sort of fall on the floor, free this space up. Oh, Sierra, you're bringing it to the wrong zone. I need it here. Let's see where this lump of buried steel is. It looks like it's right at the edge of the base here. Oh, wow, it's actually inside the base, too. And that is protected by a turret, too, so I could just mine steel right on top of the ship. That works really well. That's a lot. Let's do that. Let's actually do that right now so that Tim doesn't have to walk all the way out there, because that just doesn't seem to be working. His mood is more important to me right now. Let's reinstall this, since we have plenty of plasteel right now, and we can always come back up to that. We'll just hook this up right down here, and we'll get Tim working on that when he gets a chance. Once he's done eating, we'll see if he can... Oh, Fairwing's doing it. Wow. I love the initiative that my individuals have. Rolls 2, goes to the fridge, grabs a beverage, and goes back outside. Yeah. Sounds about right. What happens if he rolls a 1? Does he, like, raid himself? Where's Mac? Mac's playing poker. Okay, that works. Takes at line. I'm confused. You can't type. Okay. Takes a line. All right. I'm still confused somehow. I think it's the heat getting to me, to be completely honest. I'm just like, ugh. Takes a line at me. Oh, don't put all the steel on there. No. That's the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted components on there. Let's get rid of steel real quick. And someone just haul this stack, Fairwing, if you could do that real quick. Oh, you take... Oh, cocaine. He does cocaine. I get it. I'm slow. No stack available to merge. No, I want you to fucking put that in on here. That's what I want you to do. I feel like I've been very clear about this game. A meteorite dropping limestone. That's fucking useless. And also, it's a hazard to my colony because you're giving cover to my enemies. Nope. Tim, go take care of that, please. Is Yoko injured? Yoko is old now, actually. Yoko has become elderly and she has developed dementia. It's not great. She is now, her talking, barking, I guess, and hearing is now functioning 25% less good. All of her part efficiencies, well, no, her brain efficiency has gone down 15%. So yeah, she's not in great shape. She's going to spontaneously go into dazes and just kind of wander around. And I was kind of joking around about how it seems like the greatest threat to my colony's life right now, to the lives of my colonists, is old age right now. So I guess that's kind of, I guess I can't really complain about that. Okay, here we go. That's what I wanted. So now they're going to store the components right here on this shelf right next to the bench, and we're going to need the components to make the advanced components so they don't have to walk into the other fucking room. Saves them a lot of time and effort. So we'll put steel here as well now that they got the components on here, and we'll get that loaded up because you can have 2 stacks. They just loaded 2 stacks of steel, and that screwed everything up. So, Tim, what are you doing? You are fixing a cooler that is broken down. It is one of the coolers in the freezer. It is now almost 60 degrees inside the freezer. Yeesh. Oh boy. Well, he's going to fix that quickly, though. Putting that bionic arm to use. There you go. Silver lining, yeah. There's most definitely a silver lining to it. And she's had an amazing life. She's been here almost half her life now. She was, I think, 7 when I got her. Now she's 11. And yeah, no, she's been living it up. She's been kind of spoiled, honestly. I think we just got another named elephant. Is that what happened? Or no, we got another tamed elephant. There we go. Yeah, we found another herd of elephants out here. So Raymond, apparently, I'm actually not too happy about that. Let's maybe Raymond no. Maybe Raymond no. How about that? And let's say Noah Kai and no, what has Rod even been up to? Rod, what do? You clean. No, you clean. That's what you do. You don't work with animals. I'm not risking anyone out here working with the elephants that could potentially have them revenge. Grubby has guard animals. Flora, Specs, and a rhino have been going with Grubby to defend him in case he gets one of these elephants to revenge on him. But it seems like we've been successful already. We got another male elephant, I believe. Yes. So we're going to set it for training and get it put into the temporary zone, the elephant graze yard. That is now the temporary training zone and also rhinoceros zone. And livestock zone, kind of, but just to keep it contained because it can't haul yet. And then once they are fully trained on hauling, we set them to area 2, which is basically everything but the food areas. So they can just go around the map and haul things for us. Tim is, look at this shit. Bionic Man. Bum. Bop. 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 Yeah, Roker, you're a fucking joke, dude. Look at that shit. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. But now that the cooler is fixed up, we are wavering somewhere between 30 and 40 degrees, which is absolutely fine during this heat wave, where it's been about 130 degrees out during the peak of the day. Gets down to about 100 to 110 during the night, so hasn't been too much of an issue for sleep and stuff like that. Not the first heat wave we've gone through. It's been going on for about 2 days now. And from my experience, they typically last about, just a handful of days. But poor Raymond actually has nothing to work on now. Poor guy. Why don't you go? Oh, because Bowman's doing it. Okay. Like, why don't you work on that scanner? Why don't you do research? Why don't we, we don't need any research at all, really. But what would you like, Raymond? We can do marine armor, or we could do, I don't know, beer brewing. That's something. We're going to have a little time. Might as well. So we can put a few kegs in here and just get some beer brewing in the kitchen. He should be able to knock that research out super quick. But yeah, I would say, honestly, not a lot has happened this stream, as tends to happen. It's random, it's RimWorld, it's just the way of the world. But what has happened has been pretty significant, just in the grand scheme of things. One of our colonists, essentially, one of the first tamed animal and one of our veterans here, has been a member of the society for about 3.5 years now. Yoko has gotten dementia, which kind of sucks and kind of just shows how long we've been here, and to the point where our animals are actually dealing with old age. So, double-edged sword, but that's something significant that happened. We reinforced these walls. We went from a single layer to now we're almost triple layered on these. I'm just gonna unforbid the final layer here. Might as well. We can get these set to be chopped down to prepare for that. So we're gonna get the final layer of the defensive wall, at least this tier of it. I'm thinking about putting in a minefield, possibly a minefield in here, and then another wall around, and then turrets around the outside. Maybe some sort of just rudimentary bunker around the outside so we can put people out there too. But still brainstorming, figuring that out. But that progress got made. We finished the sensor cluster on the ship and one of the ship engines, and we're about to start on a second one. That's pretty significant. We're just blasting through ship construction. The more resources we get, the better. So we've been mining a lot of steel, and we've got a deep drill that's now set up on a steel deposit right next to the ship. So we'll be able to just crank out steel and just put it immediately right into that ship. Also, we got Rokri leveled up now to the point where he can actually, well, it looks like he's gonna work on smelting and whatnot, but he has the ability to construct components now, high-tech materials. So he can make components and advanced components, both of which we need for space. We need a lot of for construction on this spaceship. So we now have Rokri and Mac working on that day and night to crank out the supplies to get us off of this planet. And that progress, it's showing. It's starting to almost look like a ship now. So it's pretty cool. I'm getting excited. Might not be too much longer now. So it's basically just holding off from here out, is basically just holding off whatever the game's going to throw at us, and just keep cranking out materials, keep gathering materials, keep putting them down there, and just building this ship up. Once we get the engines done, we're going to build the reactor, and then just one by one, we're going to build caskets. And I think once we get to a certain number, we're going to start the reactor up, and we can keep trying to build caskets as we go if we want. I'd like to just finish them all off, honestly, but if worse comes to worse and things start getting super difficult once we get the reactor built, we can fire it up at any moment, and currently these caskets are reserved for Bowman, Mac, and Raymond, and we'll keep going as we go, just adding in colonists to their reserved spots, and when we launch, and that's that. And anyone who can't get on the ship, they're gonna have to stay behind. Hopefully we can get it all done. We actually have an extra casket here. We have 11 colonists, and we have 12 caskets reserved right now. So we're sort of anticipating potentially having another colonist, hopefully. But worst comes to worst, we can just cancel this whole row and just launch if we got to do it. So that's kind of where we're at. But once we hit that reactor, honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen, and it's going to take a bit for it to spool up. I have no idea how bad it's going to get, but I have a feeling it's going to be probably the worst that the game gets. So, yeah, we're in store for a treat, folks. But that's all for this stream for now. I'm going to just sort of switch on over to my end screen. Boom. And let me just save and quit to menu real quick so I don't accidentally click anything. Yay. Thank you guys for joining me, especially this stream, this first stream on YouTube. That's pretty big moment for me. I really big thank you to you guys for putting a like on this stream. I really appreciate that. I'm pretty sure it makes a pretty big difference. As is different from Twitch here, subscription is 100% free, and subscription and likes help a lot with just getting noticed and getting more people in to come and join and see what's going on here. So if you want to show your support for the channel, currently the most helpful thing you can do is subscribe to the channel here and throw a like down below. That'll help sort of get it bumped through the algorithm and all that stuff. And it doesn't cost anything, which is always a good thing. Also, if you want to help even further in a more tangible, practical way, if you can afford to do so, Patreon is really the best place for that, just overall. And I have organized some perks with that to make it worthwhile. Next playthrough of RimWorld, I have patrons are currently voting on what mods we're going to be playing, so they get ultimate choice of what mod configuration we're going to be playing on the next playthrough. I'm going to be playing. We're going to be experiencing together, and the colonists will be named after randomly chosen patrons. That's kind of where we're going in the next step of the playthrough. So if you want to be part of the story as a kind of role-playing a character, almost like a D&D kind of thing, in a weird kind of way, because that character is going to be making its own decisions and things are going to be happening to that character. If you want to be part of that whole thing, then being a patron's where it's at. And there are going to be more perks added as we go. Still brainstorming everything, still pretty new, but yeah, it's an exciting process. I'm happy to be branching out and trying new things here. It's exciting. I'm very happy with how YouTube went. Next stream on here, I'm gonna try and try the ultra low latency setting. I'm gonna give that a test and see how the video quality is, because it seems like the video quality was pretty good this time. I want to see how it is compared on there versus having real-time interaction, and see whether it's worth that trade-off. And if it's not, there is a middle ground for us to choose from. So I want to see what everyone likes, because this game is not very graphically intensive. So it may be okay graphically at a lower res. I don't know. We'll find out. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for dropping by. Again, thanks for the likes. And if you want to be in the loop as to what's going on with YouTube, well, I don't need to drop a link for you guys anymore because you're already there. Just hit the little bell icon down below and you'll get a notification. If you're subscribed, if you aren't already, and my video uploads every Tuesday will be uploaded onto your recommended feed, and you'll get a little, I think, a little blue dot next to my name. We'll let you know that something new has happened. And if you want notifications of what's going on, you can hit the little bell icon there, and it'll give you a little notification, give you a little buzz in your pocket during the day. You know, a little how you doing. That'll be me. Twitter is a great way to know what's going on just day to day, where I'm going to be streaming, because I also stream on Twitch. So I'm sort of in between figuring out where things are now that this is my first stream. But yeah, we'll see where things evolve from here. It's an exciting time. But thank you guys, and yeah, I hope you have an excellent night. And I feel like that's so weird. I've been doing the same sign off for so long. I'm like, I feel like I'm not plugging something. It's because I'm not plugging YouTube, because I'm already on YouTube. So yeah, if you're on Twitch and you want to come hang out, I'm off tomorrow, but I'm gonna be back Thursday. I'll be back, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back over at Twitch, so you can follow me over there if you want. If you enjoy the stream, over at twitch.tv/Rimbles. And yeah, there should be a link tree in the description on this video, so it's got all my links on it. So yeah, thank you guys. Enough. Hey, guess what? It's another Rimble Ramble. It happens every fucking stream, and sometimes every stream, the entire stream. It was just a matter of time. But yeah, I hope you guys have an excellent night, and if I don't see you over on Twitch or all that, don't know if the links are working. Okay, we'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, have an awesome night, and I will see you guys on the next stream here. Probably gonna be next Tuesday, tentatively saying.